This is on upside down.
You are checking on the status of a new car being prepped for delivery, and a new service advisor asks you for help distinguishing between the major mechanical differences between an Outback 2.5i Premium and an Outback 3.6R Limited, both with automatic transmissions. Your response is?
Well, you've got 4 different differences. Obviously, you've got a 4-cylinder engine versus a 6-cylinder engine. You have the CVT transmission versus the 5-speed electronic automatic transmission. I know the other two. Oh, all-wheel drive system. One has an active all-wheel drive system, which is the CVT system, whereas the 3.6 or 6-cylinder has the variable torque distribution all-wheel drive system, which is more rear biased. Fourth one I'm drawing a complete blank on, and it's not popping in my head by the time you ask me the next question here in a second. I apologize for that. It is. As soon as they... 2 weeks. Oh, there it is. Go ahead.
You are working your shift on the showroom floor, and a prospect comes up to you and tells you that she's heard about the Subaru plant in Indiana and how it is environmentally responsible. She wants to know more information. What could you tell her?
I tell all kinds of good things. First is the first auto manufacturer in the United States that has achieved zero landfill status. It's a national wildlife refuge or sanctuary. Exactly. Habitat is the term. Okay. 99.9% of all materials used there are recycled, so there's virtually no waste. And when I say virtually no waste, the average person puts out more trash in a day than this plant puts out in an entire year. It's also won many federal and local or state level awards for wildlife conservation and habitat and everything else.
Good job. You are conducting a product demonstration about Subaru safety. At one point you mentioned the ring shape, reinforcement body design, and a prospect asks you why that is important. What is your explanation? I told you you were going to get it.
You're right about that. That might be one of the best safety features that Subaru offers, actually. As you see here, you've got the A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, and D pillar, and if you'll visualize 4 vertical rings that are up here, 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 and here. And these rings are connected top and bottom by horizontal beams, and you've got steel beam reinforcements going into the doors. As a matter of fact, you can actually see one shooting right here. All these lock in together, and it's all the way around the car, and they're designed to protect the occupants in a car or in a crash situation. They're designed. There's also under dash supports, and everything's designed to direct impact away from the car or compartment area and away from the car.
You are performing a walk-around presentation on the Outback. You are standing at the front of the Outback as you are presenting key Boxer engine features. The prospect asks you why the engine is not mounted transversely like other products they are considering. How would you answer?
Well, that's another one of the Subaru trademarks is a symmetrical all-wheel drive. By symmetrical, it means that everything is the same on both sides of the car. In order to do that, you can't have a transversely mounted engine because that adds components, it adds angles, it adds many different complexities to the engine design. Subaru, the transmission is mounted directly behind the engine. Everything is laid down in there flat, as low as possible. Because of the Boxer engine, you're able to get the engine down for lower center of gravity. There's actually not a camshaft, but a crank that runs horizontally right through the middle of the engine, which drives the camshaft and drives the pistons. So all this is designed to evenly disperse and give you that symmetrical all-wheel drive that nobody else can attain.
Very good. And your final question. The question that everybody else had as well. During a demonstration drive, you are asked about the driving benefits of vehicle dynamic control. How would you describe the operation of VDC?
VDC? VDC is a combination of traction control and stability control, both of which are designed to help keep the car in its intended line during a loss of control, loss of traction type situation. So all of this is passive. The driver never has to do any input for it. It's completely proactive and working all the time to help protect the occupants of the vehicle.
Very good.
Good job.
Rock on. Let's see it, please.
Your newest prospect is really excited about the Subaru brand, but is a bit concerned that the Outback dropped from a 5-star to a 4-star overall rating in the most recent NISA testing. Your explanation to her would be?
Well, NISA came out with new ratings on all cars. That our cars are still the same as they always been. They just raised the ratings up on it. So, we still have the same ratings that we always had.
A customer has purchased an Outback 3.6R. Explain the operation of the symmetrical all-wheel drive found on the vehicle.
The 3.6R is a 5-speed transmission. The BTD is also performance oriented with a 45-55 split ratio.
During a demonstration drive, you are asked about the driving benefits of vehicle dynamic control, VDC. How would you describe the operation of VDC?
VDC helps control, it's like a traction control, and well, it'll help the driver. The VDC helps in situations as on a slippery road or whatever, so it helps the driver keep command off the car. So if you're going heading one way, you're trying to miss that squirrel or something in the road, the VDC will help react and will start applying pressure to each wheel individually in order for you to continue on that intended path that you had intended on.
You are conducting a product demonstration about Subaru safety. At one point, you mentioned the ring-shaped reinforcement body design, and a prospect asked you why that is important. What is your explanation?
The ring-shaped body design is designed to help keep intrusions, obstacles, and everything out of the car. You have a A-pillar, B-pillar, D-pillar, and where's the C-pillar? And the C-pillar. And the B-pillar has like a tubular rod coming straight up in the door. Here goes through to help make the frame more secure and more rigid.
And your final question. You are performing a walk-around presentation on the Outback. You are standing at the front of the Outback as you are presenting key Boxer engine features. The prospect asks you why the engine is not mounted transversely like the other products they are considering. How would you answer?
Okay, our cars are designed with the Boxer engine in mind. The transmission is mounted directly behind the engine. For your information, it helps keep down, with a transverse mounted engine that has a lot of other parts that could go wrong with the car. Ours is like inline. You have, like you can get a saw and cut it in half. You have, the weight is equal on both sides, left or right. So your power distribution will be the same all the way around.
All right, that's it.
Good job.